Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're back on the old Canoe again. We're going to be, or I'm going to be trying to get all these dents out of there with my heavy dolly, flat surface, curved surface, matches both the inside here, and some curved surface hammers and flat surface hammers. And I'm going to do my best to get these little dents out of here. They're not going to be perfect, but I just want to get them close so they're not as visible. And then I'll be doing the final polish on it. And Canoe will be ready to go in the water to see if there is any leaks in the rivets. Or any rivets leaking, I should say. So let's get started on this. Okay, so we're just going to try and bump this out a little bit without a dolly first. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Not bad at all. I said it's not perfect, but that's close enough for me. Let's see how this is going to be. Put my finger there so I can see where I'm tapping because I cannot see the dent on the inside of the boat. This one might need a dolly, but I'm not going to get it perfect. That's pretty smooth there too. This is a pretty good size one here. So let's see what happens with this. Always go nice and light. Work your way in there. You don't want to go real heavy with it. Don't want to leave any hammer marks in it. That's not too awful bad. Now, be very careful with this one. Every time I hit it now, it's going to leave a little bit of a mark from this on it. See, you can see where I'm hitting with the dolly there. Just a little bit too high on that. It's the only problem I'm going to have with the dolly. So then I have to take the flat surface hammer, put the curve on the inside, flatten this side back out. Too bad. It's fairly flat there, just a little divot there. I don't know if you're seeing all this. I don't know if the camera picks it all up, but you can see where the dolly was. A little bit right in here, and we should be done with this one. dent out. Okay, this one here is going to take a lot of work. Someone tried to straighten it out, which actually they did pretty good. There's nothing all really bad with it, but it's got a couple ripples in it, so more than likely this side of the canoe was the side that was laying up when it was tilted up on the side, and everything was getting dropped on it, because this side is the worst. So this is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to put this in time lapse and go from there. Okay, I had to do it I had to stop this as far as I could go because it could have started oil can on me. So there's nothing more I'm going to be able to do with this, because the rest of it's okay, but this is just kind of stressed out. The only way I could be able to do that is that I have to meet it, which would be heating this thing all up and then starting all over. But so I'm just going to wheel this out and see what the heat does with it, but I might be done with this. On this spot anyhow. The rest of them, I got a couple more and then I'll be done, and we're just going to wheel this out and see how that turns out. So now comes the part, because there's all a little bit of residue and stuff like that here. Wipes off pretty easy, but I'm going to go do the final buff, which is hand buff with this, and it works pretty good. You put it on her quite liberally. Just kind of work it in there. Try to get everything and just move on. Let it dry and then come back and clean it up. Let's get a lot of the black streaks out of here, and I'll see some spots I missed, but this is the final buff, and I'm not going to get any more of this done. From here on out, it'll always be just what I'm doing right here. It'll be a hand buff from here on out. Do this a couple times a year. By the end of the season, this will be really, really super shiny. Or I might just leave it go back white again, I don't know. So that takes care of the old canoe. She shined up really well, and I could go a little bit farther, spend some more time on it, but it's just a canoe, and I'm just going to be fishing out of it, and we're going to be floating on the river with it, and just having fun with it. So you know it's going to get all scratched up again, and a couple more times going over with that Zephyr 40 and a rag there, and it'll keep shining up every time I do that because it's got a nice light grit to it. So that's pretty much going to be it for the repairs on this thing, because I just have to wait and get it in water now. And that's going to be a few days out because I can't quite get to the water yet without going through a whole lot of snow along the banks there, and I'll just wait a little bit. It's not going to be no big deal. So that's going to be it for me today. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, click the notification bell when the next video is released. Everybody have a good evening, and thank you for watching.